challenges that were supposed to happen, it happened today. Very strange.
I mean, 30 minutes of great learnings.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Isa was never friendly with me. I should accept it. Even if Insta admins or Insta moderators are listening to this, doesn't matter to me. But couple of my clients, they had awesome breakthroughs.
Okay.
They went viral on TikTok. We are still trying to work on YouTube algorithm, cracking YouTube algorithm, because I come with the good part about my journey from HP to working at Annapurna Studios for over a year. I mean, you might be knowing these films, right? I saw my name in Tada movie, like on the silver screen, that big vision. So even if I go to Tada IMDb, people can see my name. But again, as Sid says, the laurel certifications, the past experience doesn't matter. People only need results. People only need what can be done now. So I had ups and downs with a couple of producers, even my friends who are still working in the industry. We have a good rapport with them. So again, couple of HP colleagues only. So for instance, I always cherish this guy, Pushpa movie Tagge one of our dialogue writers. He's Srikanth. He's also his name is Srikanth Visa. He works closely with Sukumar, the writer, I mean the director and writer of Pushpa Arya. So I mean, if you just Google or YouTube search Srikanth Visa, you'll find it. Ravi Teja's close friend also. So in spite of having good support from the industry, you have to live. It's all blood, sweat, and tears when it comes to passion. So content creation is the same. So who can help us generate revenue? Who can help us live our mission purpose at the same time? Take things forward, be with whatever we are doing in our daily lives with our children or moving our families. Again, Sid changed my game. I should dedicate almost 98% of my success to Sid's only. Sid's ILH, probably we know we are from ILH family. So because in 2009 also I was in Sid's home working on the same contact for his music videos. He remembers this. He taught me the multi-cam video edit. We're sitting next to each other in 2009. So again, after attending a couple of his events, Success Gang, 13, 14, 15, 16, lots of selfies with Sid. He knows the entire journey, which I shared during my Hall of Fame interview also. So back to now, it's again browser blockbuster. So if I could create leads for my clients, mainly the clinicians, people, therapists, psychologists, and if I could help a couple of investors, like the way I helped in the last 4-5 years, I guess there's lots of good money, as in it's abundance. People are ready to pay you in dollars, irrespective of whatever is there on Fiverr, Upwork, and all that. But if you are a consistent content creator, if you are a conscious content creator, like the way we are doing now, there's lots of wealth. Only thing is our intention, our purpose, the willingness to do it, and making time, whatever is important. So the background had been always in content creation, with like creating content with cell phone, mobile phone, or probably I've handled cameras worth 3 to 4 crores also. The Arri, Alexa, and S. Gopal Reddy, cameraman from Hollywood. Sandeep Reddy. We worked with top cinematographers. Again, Sandil is another cameraman, like Bahubali's cinematographer. So handled high-end cameras to 5,000 rupee camera, 10,000 rupee camera, and all that. So no matter what tool we use, again, the intention to create content consistently. So that's what is making me move forward. So overall journey, I should be proud of myself with the kind of work which I've done in the last 20 years, I should say. But things have changed in the last 4 or 5 years due to pandemic and coronavirus and working from home remotely. That changed my entire game now, last 4 or 5 years, ever since I'm in ILH. So probably I should scale up things with coaches like you, mentors like you, because you work on startups. Mine is a solopreneur journey, mostly, but I'll take it forward.
That's amazing. So, Raj Meno, what's your mission now?
Well, the current mission which I have is again making sure that everybody creates content on a daily basis. Uh, we all have our own past experiences, our own limiting beliefs. There were days when I didn't create content. Even the reason why we are on this Insta Live is for the same, celebrating my birthday. But people don't create content overthinking that somebody will judge them. I mean, क्या कहेंगे लोग? I mean, people say, right, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग? So learn those lines from Avi Arya and a couple of my other creators like Nilpam Avyas, lots of people from Success Gyan. So if other people's judgments doesn't stop us being authentic, my only mission or purpose in whatever the work which I'm doing right now is to overcome their fears, like overcome the fear of camera, because talking to camera is a skill. Many people treat camera as an object, but if we practice more and more, we become camera friendly. In the past, I used to have the fear of my white hair or my bald head, or probably people commenting on my white beard and all that. But now I'm at a stage when you achieve some mark in some financial revenue, when you generate enough number of leads, and when you're consistent with the flow, the universal energy, nothing will stop us. As in, people remarks, people comments will not stop us. So the only mission which I'm working right now is helping others overcome their camera fear with content creation.
Yeah, I think it's a very genuine help and genuine need of the hour, because there are a lot of people who have the aspiration of making their mark in the digital space. But one of the biggest challenges what they face is facing the camera and then creating that content. They have the stuff with them. They can talk when they casually talk with others, and then when they talk in the meetings, we feel that, oh, they are so good. Why are they not creating the digital content? And I think you're doing a very genuine work in that space. So,
and another thing which I would like to add to that mission is, again, I had this crazy mission, because they say you don't have big dreams if people don't laugh at you, you're not dreaming big, they say, right? The other mission which I had was like, it's a crazy one. It's not going to happen for sure. But I wanted kids not carry heavy bags, because I've seen both my daughter Shrestha, like now she's 14 plus, my son 12 plus. So I don't want them, I don't want children carrying heavy books. They're in like 7th and 8th grade, but next 4 or 5 years is going to change their entire thing. So they're happy to be part of next. But the crazy mission which I had was to ban books, the heavy books, not the school bags, as in the probably they can carry 2 or 3 books. I mean, it should be. I mean, if the books are handy, like enough number of books which you can carry in your hands, not loads of books like manual laborers, right? That 5 to 10 kgs of bag which my daughter or my son carries every morning, there is pain. But again, there will be lots of backfire, as in what are we going to do by banning the books or banning the bags? Probably they can carry only like 3 or 4 books or handful of books. That's the mission which I have. But how do you replace this? Every child should have a digital device. I mean, the smartphones, people complain, people are addicted, people play games, people watch lots of content and distraction. But if we could replace the books with the digital devices, there are pros and cons to it, but my mission is again replacing the bags with the books. Every child should carry the digital devices. Let it be, because we are spending on average of 1 lakh to 3 lakhs for children books, bags, and whatever. Why not spend 10 to 20,000 on a digital device, which will make them content creators on the fly. Most of them are by birth because the internet generation. Most of them are. So banning books is banning bags, I should say. Probably I should put a hashtag, ban the bags. All the children will support me for sure. But there will be uproar, probably the media. There's so many things, ups and downs. So the fear of other people judging us, there's so many things. That's why I'm gearing up for another MBA to work on the crazy mission. Nalanda is probably that's part of that same goal. So you have to live that mission.
That's amazing. I mean, I definitely see that this mission is really big, and the criteria that you mentioned, that if you talk about your dreams, people should laugh at it. So I think the mission that you're choosing is a pretty big one, and then I'm sure if this is fulfilled, you'll have a lot of credit for this mission. Now,
Yeah.
I want you to quickly tell us how do you help these people achieve the outcomes. So you're working on this mission. So how do you help them achieve these outcomes?
Mainly, we have helped more than 5,000 social workers. Numbers are increasing. Probably in the last 3+ years, we've helped enough social workers. Like in US, social workers are like therapists or psychologists or people who are clinical social workers who work with physicians like doctors. Again, people in the Indian healthcare, they connect to this because when I work with physicians or physician assistants or nurse practitioners from US, most of them connect with me because they struggle. They don't have time for content creation. That's something which I have chosen. I mean, I always pick somebody who doesn't have time. Because I chose investors because they're very busy with whatever the investment meetings or schedules or pitches. Again, they're quite active on LinkedIn, or they have their own virtual assistants in Philippines and the rest of the world, a couple of them in Singapore. So I help them. If I see, normally I connect with people who publish videos. Not consistently, I connect with people who are inconsistent in publishing their videos. So I check their YouTube channel, I check their LinkedIn pages, or I check their Facebook, and I connect with them because even some TED Talk, TED speakers also there, TEDx speakers, I connect with them because they know the value of their personal brand. So I help them achieve results through some quick, because everybody has got 1 hour recording, 2 hour recording, lengthy recordings on their YouTube or Insta or Facebook. Again, we know the shorts, reels. When I work with neuroscientists also, there are a couple of neuroscientists who are in my client base, apart from the physician. So they clearly say, I mean, social media scrolling is again to kick in the dopamine and all, but if you need oxytocin or serotonin or happy hormones to balance our personal and professional lives, we need some substantial amount of revenue, like $1 million monthly is our ultimate goal. What are we going to achieve? Because everybody struggle there. I mean, everybody's on their journey to achieve $20,000 to $50,000, the initial set of clients, because everybody makes $5,000 to $10,000 in US. That's like 7 to 8 lakhs. But again, you know the purchase parity, right? The power of purchase and all that. It varies from US markets and India. So I help these people leverage that lengthy, long form of content. I repurpose the old content into shorts and reels. Things have changed now with the AI tools. Things have tremendously changed. Earlier, I used to do the same work, manual work. Probably I used to spend 1 week or 2 weeks. Now I get the same job done in less than 1 hour or 2 hours. So imagine the freedom which we have when it comes to creating a repurposing the old content into mini shorts, reels, are publishing their content into newsletters or articles. That's what I say, because even on Video Therapy Network, I published it, and the reason I chose it was because I was connecting everybody who was publishing videos. It's kind of therapy, it's kind of healing. You learn from videos. So I chose therapy with Video and Network because I was an ex-BNI member. That's where we met Sid also. We were all part of Bangalore BNI Network or Hyderabad BNI Network. Rajiv Telreja, Success Gyan, even my coaches were from BNI. So we coined that word from network. From I intentionally picked it from BNI. I mean, let it be a network because I know lots of other people who are running networks. So through Video Therapy Network, I wanted others to create their digital products, live their whatever mission which they're working towards. It's not only creating courses, not only selling digital products, but living their life's purpose. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in one call. Because America's Supermom, Lachelle Atkins, I work with a mom who has got 15 kids. And she teaches me great things because I give her freedom, as in I give her more time, I gift her more time, and she loves it. So I'm also helping my daughter come in the same content creation game, because when you are a creator, everything changes for us. Be it with like the way we are creating, but so again, helping them achieve results, repurposing their old pieces of content. So if it's a TED talk or probably anything, probably if somebody gives me a text, there are tools we can convert that text to a video. Somebody gives me an audio bite from WhatsApp or Telegram, I convert that audio into an article, blog article, or we just play the same game because these are all trailers. Everything which happens on social media, you and me know. We follow Sid's framework, Sid's path. These are all trailers, but the real movie is in the talks, in the 90-minute talks or 30-minute talks, 90 minutes for the webinar selling formula. But most of my movies are there on my Video Therapy Network YouTube channel. I've kept it open, but only people who are hungry get to know the secrets. Again, the ILH framework. Not everybody can consume, not everybody can sit and watch it for hours because you need to have, you need to be in tune. Again, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? Absolutely. Only a couple of clients who listen to me or who watch those videos, again, they ping me. Again, less than 10%. And I normally DM lots of people. Again, we follow the same. We DM lots of people on LinkedIn and Facebook, not Insta. I've never chose DM on Insta because Insta has lots of bots and all that. The traffic, 30% plus is all the traffic. But so achieving results only through repurposing their other pieces of content.
Wonderful.
So one question which I have for you, Arvind, like I saw your Coach Arvind website. I've never seen anybody who had a extension with Coach. You are the first one, I should say. I've never seen. I mean, I've seen other people have .org, .net, .in, whatnot. I've seen lots of extensions, but .coach, I'm like, dude, this is the first person I'm seeing on website with .coach.
Yeah. So I was looking for a solution on my name. So I looked at all the parameters and then I found this one as a cool thing, Arvind.coach. So I said, why not?
Wow, this is good. I mean, earlier I used, probably in 17, 18, I marketed myself as video marketing coach and all, but somehow again it didn't sync with me because there are lots of other video marketers. I used to say video marketing coach, Raj Misa and all that. But I was not true to myself because as a marketer, you need to be generating billions. I mean, there are various categories. I was not a steadfast marketer because I know people who are generating $1 billion in their revenue, like US healthcare jobs, US recruiters. But again, I changed back to my own niche, only working with investors and clinicians now. So, I mean, it's an ocean, you know, marketing is like a tsunami.
Correct.
It's an ocean, but I mean, I'm celebrating 12:30 to 1:30 now. There's so many things which we can talk about. irrespective of whatever the questions which we have.
So
But I had a crazy time. I had a crazy time in the last 5 years. Again, the daily rituals is strangest secret which helps me achieve the results, whatever the results which I wanted for my clients. Uh, Lots of ups and downs, but again, it's the daily rituals which is helping me focus towards the 1 crore journey. Because I wanted to go on full on after 1 crore. Maybe that's a mindset game. Still almost on there, trying to prove other people that okay, I've made like 1 crore online,
yeah.
sitting in the same room. Mostly it's service oriented and helping other people break their barriers. Uh, I've made lots of enemies also through LinkedIn with other psychologists this way, as in enemies, as in we departed, or probably we call it like we moved in our own ways when things didn't work out. But people who helped me, people who sent me money, who we worked for years, like there was another psychologist we worked for close to 3 years, but at the end we moved in our own ways now. We're not, we make clients, we lose clients as we show them results. So it's not like a full on rocket journey like Elon Musk launches. Lots of rocket failures even now. Lots of satellite
That
failures, I should say.
was my next question actually, as to you mentioned that you work with more than 5,000 social workers. I wanted to kind of ask what are different challenges you faced and how did you overcome these challenges?
I mean, we work. The company or the client is Shara Raffin, Journey to Licensure. If anybody pings, searches on Google, Journey to Licensure. So I work closely with Shara. Shara is somebody who helps. Clinical social workers are these 5,000 plus social workers who prepare for their licensure exams by the state, like be it New York, Philadelphia, probably New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, California. So different states, all the 52 states in US, they have their own licensure terms. So we help them crack their exam, kind of like groups exam here in India. People getting their CAT seat or cracking their MBA goals for with the CAT exam, or probably the groups exams. People prepare for civil services, kind of that for clinicians, mainly the social workers. Even there are few nurses. In fact, there is a nurse who approached me just for her videos. But again, you can't be a specialist in one game. So we help them crack their exam. We help them with their videos. We help them by heart the series of answers. They go through that 90-minute session for cracking that exam. So Shara is the one person. She goes on live on TikTok. I get back to TikTok by using the VPN tools because TikTok is banned in India. Again, ByteDance tools, even the CapCut. We use VPN tools. I use Proton VPN. So end of the day, we help them achieve. It's a dream for them cracking, becoming a licensed social worker because they achieve their financial freedom through that.
Wow.
Again, people get their clinical jobs and all that. But the good part is helping investors because most of these investors in real estate, they wanted prospective leads. They all work on their pitches. They work on their multi-billion-dollar deals. When we help them achieve their goals, they don't mind sending thousands of dollars. And that's what happened when I helped them. There were breakthroughs. The people who send me money, people who didn't send me money, people who block me, people who are very happy connecting. Even now, the game is full on. Only thing is, I'm trying to build my own mini team. Probably that's again the next mission which I have towards Video Therapy Network, building like a freelance team. Because the market, people say the competition is tough, but when we know what we are doing, it doesn't matter. LinkedIn competition doesn't matter. Upwork competition doesn't matter. Fiverr because people struggle for $5, $10, $20, and all that. The reason I chose only US market is because they were comfortable. They were comfortable sending $500, $1,000. But at the same time, when we ask an Indian client or I have my own friends in India, like in Hyderabad also, I help them. I put in the same efforts, but they provide me 1/10 of the cost. Like somebody pays me 1 lakh there, same amount of work, people pay me only like 5 to 10,000 here for the same amount of work.
Okay.
So things are very different. Helping NRIs is another goal or mission, but connecting NRIs to the local villages is another mission which I have, probably like Kaveri calling, because most of the NRIs, not creators, but they have their own ups and downs. Everybody struggling to make their ends meet. We know all the influencers on LinkedIn, YouTube, couple of them consistently publishing. But I would love to see everybody as a creator, as in hit record, doesn't matter what it says, as it doesn't matter what you feel. Sid's mantra, which I would like to follow right now, or now I started implementing after Hall of Fame consistently now, is like no matter what mood which we have, positive mood, negative mood, doesn't matter. Don't live in the past or don't live in the future. Just follow the schedule. So put tasks. Again, as Diamond members, we know we put the task. Okay, what to be done, what to be done, what to be done. And I heard through series of podcasts, people work right from 4 in the morning or 3:30 or 5 in the morning to all the way till 12 midnight. So if you are thinking about something for 20 hours a day, nothing will stop you. And that's what I'm aiming towards. I mean, I love doing whatever I'm doing. It's never work or it's never stress. And when it comes to content marketing or content creation, this is what I would love to do. Is I enjoy doing this. So 20 hours, 2 hours, things can be done on the fly, and we enjoy doing this. So even this Insta Live, when you send in the group, I'm like, okay, come on, let's do it. It's Coach Arvind from Indian Air Force. Come on. I work with Captain Sai from Begumpet. That's the reason I'm like super excited. He taught us how to achieve a drone certification. I have a drone license for 10 years from Drone Academy. Again, this is like, you know how things work in the Indian Air Force, right?
Yeah.
So that's again another side of the coin. It's a passion. Flying drones are helping my kids learn about drones and all, because the future is all drones. But end of the day, I chose that to elevate my content creation also. So back to helping other people achieve their results through content creation, mainly the clinicians and these 5,000 plus social workers. We monitor them. Most of them are quite active on Instagram and TikTok. A couple of them are only on LinkedIn. But if we could empower other creators, be it on Instagram, on YouTube. I don't know if you follow Ali Abdul, Dr. Ali Abdul. He runs YouTube Part-Time Academy. So there are lots of other creators. Again, every creator with million followers. I met most of the creators who has got 5 million followers, 2 million followers, like Sierra Ranade, and many people. Yeah, they are down to earth. Most of the creators are down to earth. I'm an NASA alumni again from ILH. We go through NASA Academy and all that, because just take a couple of courses, you become a part of the family. But I keep investing now that to keep the spark alive. Again, through whatever we are doing on Tuesdays, the hackathon missions, I should give a big thank you. No matter what you are doing with your travels to temples and all that, you still help us to stay focused to our goals, and that's what I'm doing. Again, I should say this is much easier, as in we can go on and talk. I think it was Ritika, yeah. Hitting record alone is very tough, and I use the same strategy when I was teaching about video marketing. Also, get on with another person, get on a dialogue, and the video creation will be easy.
Absolutely.
So another weakness which I have is like talking too much, which you have seen obviously. It's been It's been long. It's been long that I never had a live. I think it's been like 2 years or 3 years. The last time, I mean, the regular Zoom sessions or meetings with clients that happened even yesterday and the day before, or it happens. But public live, this is like it's been maybe 2 years or maybe 1 year. I don't remember the
So
date.
I'll have that
Uh,
privilege of hosting you live after a very long time.
yeah, you can say that. Okay. Uh,
So can you also tell
yeah.
any recent achievements that you've had that will help us, our audience, having deeper understanding
Yeah.
about you?
Thank you, thank you. The recent achievement is the hackathon mission 2. I mean, I wanted to publish it, but I like felt okay. Let me share only the 1 crore journey. The recent achievement is the $6,000 deal, which I made in hackathon
Wow.
mission 2. I was super excited, but I was holding my horses. I was like staying grounded. I'm on cloud nine, over the moon. You can say whatever. I celebrated. I celebrated with my daughter. I celebrated with my son, with my family. Again, it was like a personal achievement. Even today, I mean, that's again the $6,000 contract or deal. Probably it could have been 12,000 or $24,000 contract, but I wanted to uh, win the trust of my client. So the recent achievement was like 1 week back or 2 weeks back, I should say 2 weeks back. And I just published that video on my Video Therapy Network YouTube
Amazing.
channel. I mean, it's like a 20-minute call with one of the investors. Earlier, I worked with Rashwin Rajendran, an investor from Singapore, and a couple of other people from Invest with Certainty. The people who work in S&P 500, NASDAQ markets, US markets, I helped them with the content creation. So the recent achievement was I just was the one-on-one coaching of SITS on our uh, the ILH Learn Internet Lifestyle Hub. So apart from the hackathon video series, I just went through the coaching framework, like what questions to ask, what not to ask, and technically I just followed. I was up to the point. I was just trying to build the trust, and he just said, "Go ahead and send me a proposal. Let's do it." Uh, and that was a shocker. So I was following up with this client for almost 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Trust me, 3 years. And there was another client, neuroscientist, Dr. Melissa Hughes. Probably if she sees this video also, no problem, because we already finished a couple of calls. I followed up with that client on LinkedIn for 3 years, 8 months. I have the
Chat
good that
history.
good that she didn't block me or I didn't block her. I mean, I just ping them once in a while, every 3 months or every 4 months, going back to the same thing, changing the wordings like, would you like to have this done, so and so. Ever since the Video Therapy Network was born, I mean, Video Therapy Network was born in ILH. You know the 3 words, right? Internet Lifestyle Hub, Video Therapy Network, because earlier I thought I should only connect with video editors or photographers. Sid knows me as Raj Clicks and all that. I was into photography and all that to lose weight, and I was just playing around with the camera. But the recent achievement was this. I never told anybody publicly. My daughter, I mean, though I celebrated with my daughter and all that, I just distributed sweets. So probably I had fun and all that. I never told the numbers or the deal with anybody. Um, so with my past clients also, with whoever is sending me consistently. So once the revenue starts pouring in, uh, the stress will be away. So, and I started experiencing this. Again, Sid says we'll be in a different vibe, or our universal energy is in different zone. And I could see that because keeping aside the 10% for the charity and whatever, the values which we follow in IELTS. So that was one. Probably another one is scheduled for 7th, Dr. Melissa Hughes. Probably I'll keep you posted if that'll also become, either it should become a $6,000 contract or it should become a $12,000 contract. That's a minimum to begin with. I'll be super happy if it becomes $2,000 or $5,000, because the Freedom Finisher, the goal which I have written with the permanent marker is again to achieve that $5,000 monthly. I've crossed the mark, as in monthly is something which I'm working towards. It's not
Wonderful.
overnight success, but it's possible. That's what I'm believing now. I could feel the vibes, or I could get into the zone. There's lots of discipline and practice. Uh, I mean, you can't just do it only for the sake of doing it, not just selling it. I made mistakes, and now with 2, 3 clients in the pipeline, I guess it'll be an awesome ending for 2024. But 2025 again, definitely the 1 crore should be coming.
Yeah, amazing. That's really incredible, and many congratulations on the win that you had, the recent win, and then also all the best for the goal that you have, that you want to achieve consistent revenue of $5,000 per month. So before we wind this up, what is the one piece of advice, one core message that you want to give it to our audience?
Blindly schedule things. So if you plan to fail, you are failing to plan. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. So doesn't matter what mood which we all have, put things in a calendar. Just stick to the calendar. That's one thing which I would say, because most of us, even I was a huge failure at that. Putting things on the calendar and just following that, saying no to all the distractions, saying no to all the obstacles which we face in our daily lives from friends and family and relatives. I would say that Jack Ma's story is clearly mentioned. It's like probably he himself shared it, or Alibaba's founder. He says that the friends and family or the relatives, they don't come in the initial journey, like as we scale up, but they only come when we are here to celebrate, as in they come for parties, they come for get-togethers and all, but it's only the strangers who invest in us. Probably our clients, our remote clients. I can't expect my clients from US, Chicago or Phoenix or Illinois. They can't come all over to India. I always keep telling them, please come like Steve Jobs. So one thing I keep telling everybody is like, put things in the calendar, just stick to the calendar with the daily rituals. Again, follow ILH daily rituals. What is ILH? Internet Lifestyle Hub. Join the VTN webinar. I've kept a VTN link on my LinkedIn, or probably I've kept it almost all my social media profiles. So go watch the free webinar. If somebody comes back to me and says, Raj, show me the path, I always route them to webinar, SITS webinar, the 3-hour webinar, because that gives more insights than whatever we spend. Like 1 hour, 2 hours, which I spend with the client, doesn't give clarity.
Correct.
But SITS webinar gives more clarity. And I've told this to many clients. So please start using your Google Calendar or your journal. Put things on paper, stick to that schedule.
All right. Thank you so much, Raj. And again, many happy returns of the day. I'm sure you will have a great day today. We are on Insta Live, and it's been a very long time that you are live. It's been about 2 years. So thank you so much for joining, and wish you all the best, Raj.
Thank you, Arvindji. Thank you, Coach Arvind. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon again.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.